please talk to me, Gino. What's the freaking issue? Is that you prefer to be...
Hey, what you say? Shut up. What you say? What you talking about? What's up?
You walked away from me.
Yeah.
I'm here trying to talk to you.
You know, it's just because I'm better than you. I don't do it back to you.
You're a user, Muhammad. You used me.
I'm not about drama. What are you talking about?
I'm
not about deceiving. I don't have to tell you about things in my life, but we're not even getting
Can I get out of this car?
getting on. Yeah, I'd rather get out the car and he can stay.
This is already.
I'll go back to Connecticut.
I want to get out right now.
No, I want to get out right now. I'm gonna go.
Everyone thinks they know who the bad guy is, the American, the foreigner, or the one with the accent. But 90 Day Fiancé has a dirty little secret. Sometimes the scammer is wearing red, white, and blue, and sometimes the person everyone called a gold digger was just trying to survive. Today, we're pulling the receipts case by case. By the end of this video, you will never see this show the same way again. I am Hart. This is Squad Scoop. Let's get into it.
I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
You're a liar. You were still talking to that bitch.
Listen, I don't want to see you here anymore, okay? You are not welcome here. You understand that? I have things to do.
You walked away from me. I'm here trying to talk to you.
You know, it's just because I'm better than you. I don't do it back to you.
You're a user, Muhammad. You used me.
Let's start with the original 90-day controversy, Mohammed J. Bali and Danielle Mullins. They practically built the show's reputation for drama. From day one, fans were convinced Mohammed was using Danielle, a younger Tunisian man and an older American woman. It seemed like simple math, right? The wedding was almost sweet. He told her she was his best view, and she said yes in Ohio. But then, the cracks started to show. Danielle eventually confronted him about sending her photos to his ex, just to brag about his new girlfriend. Mohammed defense, he claimed he was just putting it in his ex's face how hot his new partner was. Things got complicated though. Danielle came with her own receipts regarding financial instability and deception, and Mohammed claimed she lied to him about her past as well. When she finally showed up at his door with a literal binder full of evidence, he didn't want to talk, he called the police. It leaves us with a question nobody wants to sit with. Who was actually scamming who? They were both hiding things, and neither one wanted to admit it.
Today, it's the first time we've met in person, but we have such an amazing love and connection. This is very intense. This is like on a level I've never experienced.
I think her chaotic behavior is a cultural thing. Darcy, I can't take up with your lies, deceit, and manipulation anymore.
What lies? What manipulation?
What manipulation? What lies? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Jesse. Get it out, honey.
How
That's
many
why
days?
you came.
How many days do you have to go to jail now?
What do you mean? I don't have to go to jail. What's the problem? Why are you even talking like that?
You are about drama.
I'm not about
You
drama.
are about
what are you
deceiving.
talking about? I'm not about deceiving. I don't have to tell you
Can I
about
get out
things
of
in my
this car,
life, but we're not
please?
even getting
Can I get out of this car?
on. Yeah, I'd rather get out the car and he can stay.
This is
his
already.
trip. I'll go back to Connecticut.
I want to get out right now.
No, I want to get out right now. I'm gonna go. Darcy
Silva. America watched her fall apart on screen for years, and the man at the center of her first breakdown was Jesse Meester, a handsome Dutchman who said all the right things online. Their first meeting in Amsterdam was everything Darcy dreamed of: bike rides, diamonds, and that this is a level I've never experienced intensity. It was classic love bombing. But once the cameras kept rolling, Jesse showed his true colors. He gave these unsolicited lectures all the time. He criticized her parenting, her eating habits, and her emotions, making her feel like she was constantly failing an exam she never signed up for. Within hours of landing, he was already diagnosing her as chaotic in his confessionals, calling it a cultural trait. That wasn't a man falling in love. That was a man building a case. When they met again, he didn't say hello. He led with, "You need help." He even weaponized her past arrest in front of the cameras. Fans often called Darcy the problem because she was messy, sure, but Jesse was calculated. There's a massive difference.
I need a break from Pedro and his sister, so I went to go be with my family.
I don't care about Nicole. In the Dominican Republic, she said some nasty things to Chantel, and the person that has no respect for my sister gets no respect for me.
Pedro told me that he's gonna go sleep in a hotel with his sister.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Sleep in a hotel with his sister?
That's gross. I'm sorry, not to think the worst, but that sounds really wrong.
It does sound really wrong. That is really nasty.
Nicole seems to behave as if Pedro is her boyfriend.
No, I didn't. You are lying.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
It's okay, Nicole, if you're lying.
It's okay.
Okay,
I
okay, you can move the chair. You can put.
No, she's not going to. She's going to sit there.
Hey.
Oh, you thought
You talking to? Hey, what you say? Shut up. What you say? What you talking about? What's up?
Chantal Everett and Pedro Gimno's story is different because their families turned it into an all-out war. Somewhere in the middle, two people who likely loved each other got destroyed. Chantal's family had one mission: to convince her that Pedro was using her for a visa. They never gave him a chance, and they planted seeds of doubt that eventually grew into something Chantal couldn't ignore. They even insinuated something inappropriate about Pedro and his own sister on national television. That kind of accusation poisons everything. Pedro's family wasn't innocent either, though both sides turned their children's marriage into a battlefield. The real scam wasn't Chantal or Pedro. It was the families who decided their own pride mattered more than their children's happiness.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Take care of yourself.
Okay. Right there, okay. Oh, God, okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, don't bite me.
Ed Brown became one of the most memed figures in the franchise, while Rose Viterbo was just a young woman trying to give her son a better life. When Ed flew to the Philippines, he complained, loudly and often, about the living conditions. He never once stopped to ask himself what it took for Rose to invite a stranger into her world. He mocked the bathroom, reacted to the animals, and treated her family home like a punchline. But here is what the edit really glossed over. Ed asked Rose for an STD test, shamed her about her breath on camera, and withheld the fact that he didn't want more children until she was already emotionally invested. That's not a man getting scammed. That's a man leveraging his passport and his money to access a woman, only to change the terms mid-game.
Look, I don't want to argue with you in public. We can really talk these things through. If you really have a problem, maybe we can talk about it. And please just go home and talk.
What exactly is bothering you right now?
Hazard, you sent picture today?
What are you talking about?
Stop. Listen. In 2 weeks, you sent for 8 girls. I have a screenshot for 8 girls. Do you wanna see? You know, send pictures for girls and videos. Good morning, my. How are you, my? Good night. Oh, I forget my. Huh? You remember?
After the chaos with Larissa, Colt Johnson moved on to Jess Caroline. America, having watched the drama with his ex-wife, was ready to give Colt a clean slate, but he didn't deserve one. Jess came to Las Vegas with cold, hard evidence, screenshots of 8 different women he was messaging simultaneously. He was telling these women he was single, all while planning a future with Jess. When confronted, he admitted it, but then he tried to flip the script, claiming they had been drifting apart to make himself the victim of his own infidelity. Whether it's Larissa, Jess, or Vanessa, the common denominator isn't the foreign woman, it's Colt.
That was a joke.
Oh,
That wasn't true.
I'm laughing out loud. It's a joke.
Yes.
You're so funny. Excellent. That was a joke. What is this?
I have no idea what that is. Is that yours? Who knows? Who knows?
What is this?
I don't know what this is. Where did you find it?
A lip gloss. I have discovered that Gino prefers to masturbate rather than making love.
Gino, is that true?
Yes, it is.
It's not true.
The problem is not his performance, because when he makes love to me, it's good. I enjoy it. It's so freaking good. But the problem is the quantity. Like the last time he came to Panama, he stayed here a month, and we only made love once. Please talk to me, Gino. What's the freaking issue? Is that you prefer to be masturbating?
Where do you get the idea that I'm masturbating?
Jasmine, did you see him do it?
Baby, I do your laundry.
Gino Palazzolo was presented as a mild-mannered, long-suffering partner to the explosive Jasmine, but the edit missed the reality. Gino sent Jasmine's private photos to his ex, not by accident and not just once. He was using Jasmine to make his ex jealous, and when Jasmine found out, he just laughed it off, calling it a joke and telling her she was depressed and sick for being upset. Later, when Jasmine found a stray lipstick in his car, he denied everything. Was Jasmine demanding? Absolutely. But every time she exploded, there was a Gino-shaped reason behind it. He betrayed her trust first, and the explosions came second.
He is my husband. I don't care, you're not married yet. Like, this is crazy. She deserves better than Jay. He just wants to be in America for his opportunity. That's what they're told from the time that they can walk and talk. Get out of Jamaica, get out of Jamaica. I just can't live with myself knowing this is happening. Like, I can't. You're literally ruining my relationship with her, and if you cared about her, you wouldn't be doing it.
Hold on. You're ruining your relationship with her. I don't got to do with you guys' relationship. But why do you come and banging down the door? You did this.
I'm done. I'm just done. The relationship is done. Nothing is going to help this. Nothing is going to solve this. It's just done. Go to your ass home. Have a conversation about everything else? Conversation is over.
Ashley Martson flew Jay Smith to America from Jamaica, and despite her friends sounding alarms from day one, she ignored every warning. Her friend put it plainly, that's what they're told from the time they can walk, get out of Jamaica. When it eventually fell apart, the show never fully explored the nuance. Ashley knew the age gap and the situation, and she chose it repeatedly, even after Jay cheated. At some point, the question isn't whether Jay was using her for a visa. It's why Ashley kept opening the door for someone who kept showing her exactly who he was. Here's what all these stories have in common. There was always a clear villain, and it was almost always the person with the accent. But when you look at the footage, the truth is messier. Mohammed laughed in Danielle's face. Jesse dismantled Darcy's confidence. Chantal's family planted poison. Ed withheld life-changing information. Colt played the victim while cheating with 8 women, and Gino treated his partner's privacy like a joke. None of these Americans were innocent, and none of these foreign partners were perfect, but the framing was never neutral. Once you see the pattern, the editing choices, the music, the confessional setups, you can't unsee it. The real scam might not be the visa. The real scam is what we were told to believe and who profits from that story. Who did we miss? Drop it in the comments below. That's the Squad Scoop Breakdown. If this changed how you see these stories, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.